Welcome to the Barbers Roundtable Podcast, man. I am glad to have you guys here today, man. Sean Casey, a.k.a. Twin Cutz.
What's up?
I got my man Melo, Navaja. And I got my man Rayz, Fadez, man.
Yeah, I already know.
Listen, before we get started into this, man, I just want to say something to all you guys, man. I am super proud of you guys. Glad that I have a personal relationship with you guys, man. But most of all, as busy as you guys are, I am super proud to see how much time you guys spend with your family and your kids, which I'm sure is the number one important thing to all of us.
Yes. Absolutely, man.
Thank
you for having me.
For sure, man. And like I said, I'm thankful and grateful that you guys are on this first episode of the podcast, man.
Appreciate you having us.
Before we even get started, let's have a shot.
Let's do it, man.
You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
What are we drinking today?
We're doing this, it's seasonal. You know, holiday Jack. It's holiday Jack. Man.
It's not the pumpkin pie, right?
He said the pumpkin pie. Sean got all up on the mic.
Sorry. Hasn't touched my chest.
I know. I was hearing your heartbeat, my guy.
It beat the rhythm. I was just listening to Nas, so it's probably
Okay, I hear that.
beats, man.
But yeah, man. Salute to you guys, man.
Episode, man.
First episode. Here we go. Oh, I like that. That's smooth.
That's good, right there.
I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you know,
Okay, hold up. What's this?
there's certain things that I know.
That's that Jack Daniels Winter
Damn.
Jack.
Winter
Okay.
Jack.
Damn,
I'm
I
telling you.
a lot of bro on the whiskey side, but
Yeah, you know,
that's delicious.
Yeah,
right
bro.
there.
that's that gringo shit. He knows something.
It's gonna catch.
Yeah, nah. But so far 2021, man. How was you guys' year from the beginning till now, man? What experiences have you guys had this year that are memorable to you in the industry? Shows that you've been to, classes, whatever happens, whether it was in the industry or personally. What was memorable to you so far this year?
I think it's just been amazing, man. Just finding inner peace all around. You know, and focusing on my goals. I was very fortunate to be working a few of the shows that opened up, Chicago, Orlando.
Right.
You know, being on stage with Sam Villa was really super dope. Meeting him in Vegas, hosting Navaja. You know what I mean? Not hosting, giving out a word for Navaja, then meeting Sam Villa, who won Educator of the Year, and then him approaching me at the bar in the hotel and was like, yo, really love what you do, kid, on stage. So that was memorable, but
That was dope.
just moving forward and just saying, you know, with all that being said, just finding that inner love, you know,
For sure.
peace.
So now, did that make you like think differently going forward?
It was
You know,
inspiring.
Right. So it inspired you more than what you already are. Bro, you got like 1,000 freaking hats. You own 7 shops.
Right.
You know, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your last shop that you opened up.
Congrats,
Yeah, thank you.
You know, dealing with Andis, level 3, Hanzo.
Right.
You name it. So, you know, hats off to you, bro. 'cause
Yeah,
you
yeah. And
got
all
1,000
that being
hats.
said, man, I think the overall thing, like I said, is peace within myself and happiness, because those are all great opportunities and it's all
Right.
great. You know, of course, the shops mean it's tremendous to me for where I started and building up the shops. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And the mistakes I've learned along the way, and constantly building and getting better each time. That's a personal goal. Those
Right.
the opportunities they get with companies are incredible, but that's being a contracted artist with those companies. But building up something from ground up and doing it's been pretty amazing.
That's dope.
But then with all the stress of being a business owner, and we all probably understand because we're all business owners here, the everyday stress and the challenges we face, and realizing that, you know, it's always going to be okay if you follow your love and your dream and know what you want moving forward, even if you have some setbacks, but knowing, you know what, man, it's good.
Yeah.
And when you know it's good, like, it doesn't mean super successful, super rich. I'm just talking about within yourself.
Right.
Peaceful and good. Each day feels that much better.
Dope, man. Yeah, and Melo, Congratulations on opening up Navaja Studio.
Amazing.
Thank
studio,
you
bro.
for
Thank you,
having
thank
us here today. That's where we're
Appreciate
filming at today,
Must
man.
stop. Thank you.
I
Must stop.
appreciate the hospitality to
Yes, sir.
having
Yes,
us
sir.
here, man. How was that for you this year?
This is definitely a different step. I was looking more into opening up another barbershop. But then, you know what I'm saying, I started to see how my first barbershop was doing, and it's a revolving door, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I get barbers, and then sometimes barbers leave. And then with that, you know, going up and down and up and down, with feeling, emotion, trying to promote more, trying to keep them. It takes a toll on
Nature of the beast, baby.
on an owner, you know what I'm saying? It beat me up a little bit. So I was like, you know what, let me open up something more private, you know, something more where, you know what I'm saying, I can have a couple rooms, and that way those artists can be in their rooms, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do best, you know,
For sure.
what they do best. So studio, you know, was definitely it was a good move for me and my part. I like the way it came out. It's like super private, but then again, you know what I'm saying, we get to go into the other artists' rooms and we get to check them out and see what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, on their side too. So yeah, man,
That's dope. And I know this year you went to a couple of classes. You went to a color class. You went to a class in Orlando.
Yes.
We went together to that.
yes
And a couple of different shows. What was memorable for you this year?
I did this year. I got late. Like I was late in the game when it came to barber competitions. You know what I'm saying? So this year I went to, I think it was like 15 or 16 barber competitions all around Florida. I was able to
Damn,
win
you went
13.
to that many?
Yeah.
Yeah, we busy, bro.
Yeah, man, I was all over the place. I got to win 13. You know, thank God I got to win 13 of them. And
Damn, 13 champion, huh?
yeah.
Boy, it started late, but came in strong, man. All right, Ric Flair.
Yeah, yo, bro. When he competes, bro, he competes in like
Yeah.
in
He's
He's
every
focused, man. I love the art of it. That's why I vibe with you, bro, because I appreciate the art.
When I say I started late, I was there with barbers that were like 18, 19, 20, and I'm just like, damn, these guys are gonna run circles around me. But I got to learn from them and how they did, and then I got better every time I kept competing. I kept looking, I kept studying. I'm like, yo, you know what? In this barber competition, they're looking for this, so I studied for this. You know, I got stronger and stronger. That's why I went to all those classes too.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't just only competing. I went to every class there was. When they came last year, I didn't do color at all last year.
yeah.
I just did haircuts. That's what I did. I cut hair with the trimmers, you know, clippers, whatever. But this year, I was like, what can I do to step outside of my comfort zone?
For sure.
And I learned how to do colors. So I went to every class that they were teaching when it came to color, and I tried to perfect it in my own way, and I took it to what I could do best to my abilities.
Yeah.
For sure. Now that's dope. That's dope. And Ray, my man.
Uh-huh.
Listen, you are the true definition of barber on the run. Bro, you putting miles on them whips like it ain't nothing, bro.
I hope you're not leasing, my guy.
Bro, I sit down and I talk to my
if
Honda.
he leaves, he's done for.
It's done.
Nah. Every morning I talk to my Honda. Come on, man.
Get you a Vespa.
Come on, man.
Listen, but no, I'm proud of you, Ray, man. We've known each other for a while, but super proud of you. I remember first on, you were still in school when you talked about hosting events, doing shows, and you fulfilled that, man. And I'm super proud of you about that, and all of you guys, man, for being where you're at right now and keeping up with your dreams. You know what I'm saying? For you this year, you've been everywhere, bro. You even went to Kansas
I love
to host a
Colorado
show.
was
I mean,
dope.
Yeah, that was
you've
nice.
been all over the place. But what was memorable for you this year? And also, congratulations on expanding the Flying Dutchmen.
Oh, thank you.
And to your guy, Leon's Touch,
Leon's
man.
Touch. Yo, first of all, being in the building with all you guys here, this is probably going to be the memory of 2021.
Come on, man.
You know
That
what I'm
makes me
saying?
tear up.
But,
That's
no.
dope. I would give you a hug.
Hey,
but,
you know,
No, because if you think about it,
Hug me.
you know, like
Yeah.
you said, we know each other for a while. Twin, because we know each other through social media. And then I remember when I signed up for school and I seen him as teacher, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I got like the best out of that school right there, you know. And I finally be able to meet Mr. Navaja. Mr. Navaja, that dude, you know, he says, "Oh, I compete." No, he comes in, he brings his squad, he supports. He competes for himself, but he supports the industry.
Bro, that is the Black Bunny of Fort Myers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro.
Literally.
My most memorable moment, man. There's so many, but I would say top notch. Finally,
Yeah, give yourself those roses, my guy.
Hey,
finally
listen,
being
give
able
yourself some roses.
to get top notch going from the pandemic. You remember the show?
Yeah, I remember that. But it was even more crazy because you put it together in 6 week time when they told you, hey, you know what? We're going to let you have 500 people in this building. Literally in 6 week time, I swear, I think you ran from Key West all the way up to the Panhandle. I swear, the way he was, bro, he was everywhere.
Oh, and you know, it takes a lot, man, because it's destroying rebuild factor. Because when you put all your heart into it the first time and they canceled it,
bro,
and all that hard work, and a lot of people crumble off of that, and you turned around and did your thing. So,
I remember when I got the email that Tuesday from the Sunday of the competition. You guys can't host it. What I did, I deleted, I canceled all my appointments that day, and I went home. And that's when they shut down. So I used that shutdown to rebuild my mind and say, you know what? Okay, something happened for a reason. You get it?
Absolutely.
But so finally seeing it happen in 2021, on top of the classes that we did, we did a Tricks of the Trade.
Right.
You know, you were there in the morning.
Yep.
I had to take a Tricks of the Trade before the 2020. We started with Tricks of the Trade with Sean Casey. We had Chico Booms, and we had Stilo in there.
Right.
So that just kind of like, I had to do something with the place.
that was during pandemic.
That was
wasn't it?
during.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I remember. I was like trying to talk to him. I was like, "Yo, but
Everybody was like sitting like.
Yeah. It was everything with the tables, bro. They had me have 4 people per table. Everything was separate.
I remember everybody was separated.
Very separate. But we got it. We went through. They told me you can have 125 people in the building. I had the 125. So that right there sparked it. Like, okay, there's people that want to continue with the education.
Oh, for sure. So now, talking about that education, because I know there's barbers out there, they be like, nah, I'm not going to the class. It's too expensive. It's this, it's that. For you guys, how important is taking some sort of class? Whatever it be, maybe cutting, color, you know.
It's everything,
we all know,
man.
We all know how to fade
everything.
and stuff, but we all have our own techniques and things like that. But we also have barbers out there that think that going to classes is a waste of time. So in your perspective, what is so important about taking classes? Like, I enjoy taking classes. That's just me personally.
Me too.
You know, because that's just going to help my own growth. But again, just for the listeners, you know, why is it important to take these different classes regardless of the price point? Because I know, you know, sometimes you be like, yo, I want to go to this class. Damn, that's $250. That's $300. You know, they might not want to spend that.
Right.
But are you, you know, is it worth the money?
I felt like I was doing it before it was really cool to go to class. So I'm doing this in 2011, 2010, you know what I mean? And I didn't think about raising my prices. I didn't get all that information. I went when I kind of saw it on World Star Hip Hop. Was a barber battle, like Pacino's thing, like early on. You know what I mean? I went to one of their first like number 3 exotic thing or something like that in West Palm Beach, and I just like saying, oh wow, there's a little bit more of a world outside of this. And now I've been cutting hair since I got my license in '99. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, from New York to Florida, I didn't know anything other than the barbershop that I worked at. Right. And going out there and coming back like. If you love barbering, you always know when you come back into the shop, you want to be the best in your shop. Of course. Like if we worked all together, y'all be my people. I'm not going to come in there arrogant, but I want to come in and be like, yo, I want y'all to look at me like, yo, I'm the best. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie.
You got to toot your own damn horn, huh?
Be honest. Right. No, but I'm going to learn to do that. So when I was going to these classes and I pick up these skills and I was like, yo, this is dope. I'm going to come back. I'm going to kill my clients. My barbers are going to be like, yo, where did you learn that? And it's just like the early cloud of it. And then doing the classes on that, when you follow that passion and love it, you know, barbers don't want to do it. But people ask me all the time, how do you get to here? And how did you do this? And why are you part of that? And the reality is, I got those opportunities by being making appearances as a spectator, and asking questions. It wasn't like, yo, I'm going to these classes to become an educator. I had no idea. Like, yo, I love certain educators. Kenny Duncan, one of the first ones. Like, he's my team leader with cool Andis, right? But one of the first person I met in 2011 was taking this class. He was breaking down things like, yo, this dude is kind of crazy. I sit in the front row. I'd ask, why you turn your clipper that way? Why are you using this? Why are you doing that? And he had me buying clippers right after the class. Right, whatever he said, he had me buying clippers. Real talk. But, you know, and then later down the line, you get those opportunities from the people that you stand out to. So it's not just learning the technique or taking classes, but also you're building that relationship 100%. That if you want to grow behind the chair, you're 100%. Putting yourself in a better opportunity to do a little bit more than just being that barber.
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah, like for me, you know, we went to the Stilos class
in Orlando.
I remember that one. And that was a total different class for me because it was like had a different aesthetic of a boot camp style.
Yeah, it was.
And so many different artists that was on there that I've never even knew that existed that are right here in our own backyard, you know, on Dama. They're from Miami.
Right.
And they're a husband and wife team.
Right.
And the way they do things, I was like, okay, their styles is really fresh, you know what I'm saying? So like I enjoyed that class, you know, this year. But man, honestly memorable for me, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. But it was your last showcase where me and Detail Fades partnered up.
Dope.
Honestly,
that was dope, bro. Take a shot for that, man. Yeah. A shot. Before you get into the story, give it to Ray one time. Make it end of the year.
Well, you know, we'll have Ray's wife and drive him home anyway.
And you know what's crazy? That I was gonna say the showcase too, because bro, the energy that was in that building. They were still posting videos and pictures 2 weeks later, and I was still feeling the energy. I'm like,
I like that Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, so, they snapped with that, bro.
They snapped with that. Killed that right there. And then you came in and
what it was
exciting, bro.
So it wasn't even my idea, man. It was Detail Fades' idea. You know, and we were partner. We kind of came up with the gray and white theme or whatever, and then he came with the whole Nightmare Before Christmas. But we actually. One of my clients had the Halloween costume that he made. And I was like, man, they the same size. They all slim. So homeboy let us borrow the whole thing, which was dope. But honestly, like Sean said, like toward the end of the year, man, I found my own peace. You know what I mean? With everything, with the way I work, you know, my own lifestyle and everything. I just came to being at peace with myself and just being myself. So I had crazy good time, bro. I was feeling the whole energy the whole night. I came in there. I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple drinks, you know, but I just felt super relaxed. Even when me and Details was in there cutting at the same time, that was actually my first like tag team type event that I've ever done. You know, I did a couple competitions, but tag team wise, that was the first one, and we worked well together. You know what I mean?
That's hard to do.
And I was having the thing was that I was having fun, you know. And I think for me being 42 years old, I'm not no young buck, and Detail being in his 25, 26 maybe. You know, he brought that youth energy, and to me, it was like. He just sparked me even up more, and I'm super appreciative of that, you know what I'm saying? And that event was super dope just to kind of finish off the year on a good note, bro.
Right.
So hats off to Rayz Fades, man.
You gotta respect the young ones, man. You know, as an older barber too, you know what I mean, doing it for a while, like I said.
For sure.
You know, like there's a lot of like, I don't want to listen, but man, that's the inspiring of her. Like you take the wisdom from the older ones and take the experience for yourself, but the younger ones keep the trends up and keep you inspiring and you learn things. So I love paying attention to the ones that have passion about it.
Yes. And that's what I was gonna say. The ones that have passion but also want to learn from us guys that have been doing this for a while. You know what I'm saying? So that's the dope part about it. You know what I'm saying? They inspire us, we inspire them, and we could work together like that. You know what I'm saying? And create different things. You know.
I love seeing all of it.
Oh,
I love seeing from the classes to Orlando premiere bro, I love seeing all of it.
every time I go to an event, you know what surprises me, but it gets me excited, is to see the ladies competing amongst the men.
Yeah.
I even
Because-
love the students too.
And the students that jump in there,
Yes.
well, you had a couple of young guys that are fresh out of
School
school,
within a year.
and they competed. They was in the category with me, Melo,
with professionals, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Veterans, seasoned people. I gave them a lot of love on that. You know what I mean?
Right, sure.
1 year in, I couldn't do that, bro.
Yeah.
At that age, I would have been,
And they were doing things that it took me 2-3 years to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
They
got-
were doing them now
Right.
already, and I was like, damn, I got to step my game up because I don't want to fall too short back or anything like that.
I want to hear your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
What was memorable for you, bro?
Memorable for me. You know what? I think it was the let me see which one was the gala. The gala.
Gala was dope.
I think the gala was memorable.
Oh yeah, the
for me
gala was
because-
dope.
Yeah, I mean
That was a good time too.
Yeah.
And
that
it
was
was-
real fun.
The gala was
never-
different.
Yeah.
That's what was nice about it because
Yeah.
it was dressed
different.
up and
We
everything.
all got dressed up.
Yeah.
That was cool. I
And
like that vibe. Do you know what that it was? Is a break? Everything has its own break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
And that was cool. That
Shout
was
out
his
Chico
own
Booms
vibe for that
one.
Yeah,
Right,
Chico
right.
Booms killed it on
Yeah,
that, man.
Ivan came out, you know what I'm saying, and he reached out to a lot of people, and he put a show together that was different. I've never
It was
ever
epic.
seen,
It was epic.
you know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying, between the dance,
the halftime show.
the artwork,
Yeah.
the halftime
It was-
show.
yeah,
I
it
just
was
like,
crazy.
I like that everybody got to dress up.
That's what I did like
Yeah.
about it. That was
know,
that was the thing I really
gotta
had a
be
good
elegant,
time about it.
elegant.
For sure.
You know what's
We
crazy?
could be street.
I mean,
we could do streetwear.
I mean,
but
I
we
ain't
have
even
to
gonna
dress
front, but
up.
a couple of us got nice and lit that night too.
Now,
I
y'all
don't
look
mention
at that.
no names,
Y'all look at
you know
me,
what I'm saying?
man, but hey, I was there to have a good time, bro.
I talked
Yeah.
to Chico a couple days later. I'm like, bro, do you see what you did on Instagram? He's like, nah, what happened? I was like, bro, everybody has a profile picture with a tuxedo on. This shit was dope.
No,
Yeah,
it was
man,
dope.
that's-
I mean, I enjoy dressing up.
Me
I
too.
ain't even gonna front.
I
That's
think-
one of my
I
things.
think that we do need more events like that besides a quinceañera or a wedding.
Yeah, change it up. yeah.
That's all we look, quinceañera or a wedding. But
Right.
for our industry,
Yeah,
our industry,
yeah,
for
we don't
sure,
see
for
it
sure.
much.
to dress up like
For
that.
sure,
it's
to
like-
push that, and it's nice that when it
it's
comes down to it, people will do it.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's
of
good.
course.
It's a good switch. You
And
know what I
then
mean?
They,
It-
you know what I'm saying?
The
Everyone
energy
else
was
is-
good.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everybody had a good time.
Yep.
You know,
For sure.
it
Southwest Florida had a few good gigs, man.
yeah,
Nah, I
Ray
think
bringing a lot of
Southwest
things to the
Florida is-
table and being part of things.
absolutely. We just got to get ready to do one of those shows here in Fort Myers, though.
That's what we've been saying. That
You know,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, we're whipping something up, man.
But I know my boy
Fort
Ray.
Charlotte is close. It's
Listen.
close. I mean, we're close.
it is close.
Listen.
But Fort Myers, we got a
All
lot
I
of
know,
talent here.
and we gotta say here today, all I know that my boy said he's going to fill up the Hertz Arena
I wanna
Talk
say-
about it,
when-
Ray.
eventually.
when-
Go ahead, man.
Oh,
Talk
Talk
about it,
about
Ray.
it, man. Talk your shit, bro.
Damn.
Talk your shit.
All right, so
Don't
with
hey,
this Hertz
no holds
Arena,
barred, bro.
with this Hertz Arena thing,
That is
you
a
know,
goal.
I say I, but I can't say I because it's everybody in Southwest. My goal is to pick the date, pick the location, and between all of us, we're gonna fill that up.
Hey, let's get it, man.
I would love to bring the biggest Southwest Expo out here in Hertz Arena.
And you're gonna get it
And it's
done,
gonna
bro.
be,
I
it's
believe
gonna
you.
be more than
Talking
just
it.
barbering and just and cosmetology. It's gonna be all around.
I love it. Let me
3D
run the
event.
art department
Let's
on my
do it.
side.
We're gonna sit down and
like,
talk.
Just
Yeah.
give me a
We gotta
section
sit
with
down.
just nothing but
Well, you know-
paint and art. I
you
want
know
to
Black
be like
Bunny over
Wynwood
here.
and
Yeah,
art
yeah,
based. I want to throw that in there, man.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
bro.
Black Money over here with his little pintura joint.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, if I could, I'd paint the whole time, man. I'm telling you. I
willing.
love colors, man.
God
That's
willing,
just-
we're gonna get into it.
yo,
Bro.
even my mom's was looking at the videos like, mira este. With that little thing to paint, he look like the dude from TV.
Bro, imagine
Call
me
you
on
Bob-
Wall
Should have
Street.
came in the
Call you
afro.
Bob Ross, bro.
Should have came in. Next time you throw you, I'm coming
He
in the
was like-
afro.
I'm
With
telling
the
you, bro.
suspenders and all,
Shit,
man.
the reggaeton Bob Ross.
Get the boots, all jeans, all denim jeans, all the way down.
Oh, shit.
Nah, that is dope. But let's switch the subject up a little bit. Now, what tool or product that you guys anticipate coming out this year that you were like excited about? So I know for me, I wanted to, and I still want to try out the Andis shaver because I use the Braun right now.
Is that the new one that came out? The all black joint that
Yeah.
I've been seeing?
But it looks like the Braun. So I was like, yo, I know that thing is gonna be fire.
Okay.
You know, but I just want to try it out. I want to feel the weight. I want to see how, you know, how it shaves, you know. Andis always makes good products, but I thought it was good looking because I'll be honest with you, every other company, all the shavers look the same. They all look like a new version of the wall box shaver.
The Babyless got a heavy. They have the heavy set shaver. That's
Yeah,
it,
but
that,
bro,
they hitters.
That thing is like a brick. I'm sorry. Well, to me, that thing is like a brick. And to me, like when you take the lid off, it looks just like a newer version of the wall.
Like
right. Well, that was the idea of what Andis was
Right.
doing, right? Is to make more of a sleeker line. So there's some things to be pay attention in the future because it's coming strong with a nice sexy
All right,
appeal.
Mr. Andis over here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you know me. You get some of the insights on it, but a new website. Andis got a brand new website out.
I did see that. I did see the new branding on their letter
and all that stuff. So even the tools are going in that direction. So the shaver is, you know, one of those releases you get
that shaver
for.
looks dope. I haven't used it. You know, almost everybody that I know sells products. Yo, I ain't got it, bro. So I just want to try it out for myself. But you know, if Andis ever wants us to, you know, showcase one of the products, you know what I'm saying? We'll have it on the podcast. You know what I mean?
We could probably make something like that happen, man.
What about you, bro? What product?
I'm a Babyless fan.
You a Babyless fan?
That's it.
Okay,
That's just Babyless all the way.
So which one of their products did you anticipate on coming out that you was like, yo, I gotta have it, or I need to try this thing?
I wanted those FX3s.
Oh, the FX3s, the red joints,
the red Ferrari ones. I haven't had my hands on one yet.
Okay,
they're like impossible to find. I don't know where.
Nah, bro, look online, bro. There's a couple of barbers that want to sell them or trade them or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but definitely a Babyless fan for me. They look. I know the ones I'm using. I got this. It looks like a flashlight. It's like one round gold looking flashlight. But I cut better with weight. That's just me though. I mean,
that's why I like the original Master too.
Yeah,
with the corded one.
Right.
People say they're too heavy, but that's what I got in my barber kit. And to me, the weight doesn't bother me.
Right. I don't know how it is with other barbers, but I have to have some type of weight for me to cut. And I don't know why, but it's just you give me one of these wall cordless, and I'm just like, man, it's so light. I feel like it's gonna break.
Honestly, the seniors got some good weight on them. I keep those on my station. I don't have no bias toward any clipper company.
They do.
You know, my roster since
whatever
20,
gets the job done.
Nah, my roster is I got my cordless masters, my seniors, and I'm not even gonna front my JRLs.
I haven't tried those.
Listen, to me, those three in a combo, I'm good with.
The JR for cutting?
Yes,
or
for cutting and the trimmer. I got both of them.
Nah, the Babyless trimmers are the hitters, bro.
Right?
I'm gonna tell you the one that I was looking out for, and I don't know that GTX Exo trimmer by Andis.
I was looking at that too, but
that
again,
right there off rip.
The local people around here,
they don't have it yet. When you touch those,
all right. So basically, you're telling me I need to come by your shop.
Come by, check them out, man.
Pick up the trimmer, take it back to my shop for a day or two.
Yeah, do it on a Tuesday. I'm in school Wednesday. I don't need them that day. Do it on a Tuesday. Go borrow them on a Wednesday. Tell me how you like them. You can have the shaver and the trimmer.
What about you, Ray?
Man,
what tool did you want to try or come out?
Mine's a different kind of tool, man. Mine's a different kind of tool.
What kind of tool, bro?
Mine, I was ready
Conair?
for the bro. I mean, for the days that I cut hair, because
I'm talking about the
That's how we started.
I'm talking the Burlington. I'm talking about the Burlington joint.
No, when it comes to tools, bro, I'm still stuck on the Slimline Pro. A lot of people hate them, but
there's nothing wrong with the Slimline Pros. Those things were hitters,
bro. I love
Anthony Barber on level 3 does a whole portrait of Sylvester Stallone doing it with that.
It's like having a pencil in your hand,
Slimline.
No, but my thing that I was ready for drop was the Miami Cape.
Oh, okay. From Barber's Brotherhood, yes.
Yo, he changed it up. He changed the style.
Like the Miami Heat or just Miami Vice City? Or just
like a Vice City.
Like a Vice City.
Just colors in Miami?
It looks pretty dope, man.
Dope. I mess with that.
He pumped it up on the quality, not the quality, but I'm saying it's a thicker cape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
All
It's
right.
heavy, and it just what I love about it that it wraps around the whole chair, your feet. Like it's a dope ass cape, bro.
Yeah.
So having the colors is like, you know, now that I'm in Miami, living out there.
Oh, what, you trading us for Miami,
yeah,
bro?
word.
I see how it is. And you
Bro,
see
this
how you
year-
traded the
this year was-
239, right?
Bro, this shit.
Hey,
Hey, bro,
you
where
know
am I
what?
doing all this stuff?
Hey, just tell me cultured. That's it, man. You're not closed-minded. You cultured. You grow and you come here.
Nah, but we working on a couple things in Miami too. So.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
But no, the cape. man.
Rayz
That
always
cape-
working, man.
But I like his capes. I like the fact that he works with local barbers
Mm-hmm.
and he's creating his brand, which is dope, man. Salute to Barbers Brotherhood,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I know he hit me up. I was supposed to grab a hat from him from the showcase, but
And we back out for top notch, definitely.
yeah, nah, for sure. Nah, but that's dope, man. Yeah, nah, I just wanted to try that shaver, man. That shaver was crazy.
See, I only cut like 1 or 2 days a week now, so
That-
I'm stuck on the when it comes to clippers. I'm stuck on
That's-
the
that's-
gammas.
That's because this dude is barber on the run.
That's
for
it.
real.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice to grow in other avenues.
Well,
bro.
that's one thing about 2021. It's been a crazy transition, but
Do the same
timing
thing.
is everything, I guess. You know.
It's all about
Yeah.
sacrifice, bro.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Real talk.
100%.
Whatever you want to do and
100%.
expand, you have to be willing to lose and let go of some of the stuff that you do,
Right.
and not be comfortable with the finance that you have to make those changes to grow in other
100%.
departments.
Yeah, bro. And what's crazy is that the conversations that we have, us four here, on top of other barbers that I have, just like the behind the scenes and the motivation talks that you give me. You know what I'm saying, when we're talking. And it's just stuff like that helps you push through, you know?
Absolutely, man. It's all about the building. It's all about the network, man. It really is.
Y'all want some soda for y'all drink or no?
No, we're good,
Nah,
man.
Oh, yeah.
we men
We-
over here.
Twin said
we men over
straight-
here.
straight no
we do
chaser.
this shit, bro.
We men over here, man. We know how to do it.
Y'all just trying to get me all fucked up.
You
over
know, we
here and
got the
shit.
lightweight corner right here. This is it.
I can see. Look, you see that? Look, lightweight,
That-
heavyweight.
That's because you got alkies and smokers.
Bro. Hey,
Nah, I'm just
it's
messing with
it's not called alky, it's called experience.
Nah.
But can I say something on the educational part, though?
Say, bro.
Bro,
Talk your shit.
Educational, bro. It's a must. It's a must to grow, bro. And the day you say you don't need education, that's when your box start closing, and that's when you start getting further and further away from reality, you know.
Oh, for
And
sure.
that's how, like, I've met Twin through classes. You know what I'm saying? I've met Melo. You know, we've been here backyard, but we've really got to know each other at these events.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to all that, I'm with it. 100%.
Your education is super important, though.
Yeah.
What you were saying.
Oh,
Especially
absolutely.
when it
Yeah,
came
yeah,
to
yeah.
like, you know, I did a collab with Twin. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I did a collab with Twin the other day.
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
we-
When hold up. When is
I was
that
kinda
gonna drop,
jealous.
though?
I'm waiting.
We're all
Damn,
waiting.
that thing is on loading mode still.
Yeah, my photographer flew. He gone. I don't know. What,
He got,
I
you
don't
gotta
know
come back and be like,
All we know, the memory of it has been amazing, bro.
he got caught up with holiday pictures. Bro.
Oh yeah, that's
But,
true.
yeah.
Holiday
I
time.
was with him.
Next thing you
and
know,
we
he's gonna
were
be like,
both-
yo, I lost the file.
Oh, we got a couple of pictures off.
Yeah, we got pictures.
We got a couple of pictures
We got
we
pictures.
released, but that was good. That was a
Yeah.
good vibe, man.
Yeah,
That was a real good
Nah,
vibe.
it looked like it was.
On
Because
that-
when I
That was
first
a good vibe.
I saw the story and I was like, wait,
Yeah, yeah.
hold
yeah,
up,
yeah.
Twin it?
Yeah,
Wait,
you know,
is that
yeah, right?
Shout out to real
okay.
people on that, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, 'cause
Nobody
I-
saw
I-
that coming. That was coming out of a
But
left
that's
field.
what it
And
is.
it was
Certain
like-
people, I like art. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
it's
for
always
sure.
be business. But I started as an artist.
Right.
People don't know about me is
Yeah.
I actually hate business. You get what I'm saying? Like
Bro,
I had to do
it's-
business because I'm creating stability for my family.
Right.
But I got in this because of art.
Right.
So when I'm
yeah.
around people who are just artists, and so I look at you like an artist. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, that
it brings you
that
back, right?
it brings
takes
me
you-
back.
takes
It was
you-
it
takes
was
your
a, it was
mind
a,
off
it was a
of the whole-
vibe for me to get back into that field. Everybody knows, oh, Twin, barber, owner, this
Right.
and. But I started as just a guy who liked to draw. Like that's why I failed
Right.
all my classes in school. Like, I used to daydream and doodle through my tests. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That was my life.
Now that,
Yeah.
but that's what this is, though. I look at barbering, photography, everything is art. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have a certain eye to make things look aesthetically good.
It's definitely art, bro.
You know what I mean?
No ifs, ands, or buts about it's art.
It's definitely art. Even just a simple fade is art.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
shading,
having that gradient from light to dark, dark to light, that takes some skill.
Cut with a scissor, just shaping a haircut, understanding the square circle,
right,
is art.
Yeah, now that you said scissors, that's what I was gonna say. The educational part, because I didn't even know there was a wide tooth scissors out there. Nah, I swear to God, he brought his scissors out there. Them things look like crocodile teeth. I'm like, yo, what the hell are those?
Yeah,
he just kept going. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get those next time.
He hit you with the Hanso's, what, H13?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
He knows something.
Well, remember, I'm dual license. So I do cosmetology and barbering. So I've used those, you know, for bigger, you know, spacing on.
So I had the thin ones, the thinning shears, I guess, but I didn't know they came wide tooth like that. I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the educational part comes in, because
that's the
beauty. They teach you other things.
Yeah, and even working with you, just bro, with the colors and stuff. Like I know how to put vibrant colors. I've done stuff like that, but I asked you at his class a certain art that you were doing on it and the drawings and stuff, and then just seeing it in production working together, it was like I don't know how often my clientele behind the chair to do that, but I love understanding and knowing the skill set. So when I want to do something creative off camera, something that I can do that, you know, and that's what's amazing about doing that,
bro. And
that was part of the class that we went to. It was a color class.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
who taught it?
Bro, he had
the color class.
Andama there. They did color. Sergio from Costa Rica.
I think it was Costa Rica. Yeah,
he came up from Costa Rica and taught the class on
South
color.
America is killing it with the.
But he also taught a class on actually like just spontaneous photography after the cut. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. It was kind of crazy at first. We were like, "Yo, what the is he doing?" Just picking random stuff out for the picture. But when he incorporated.
You know, it makes sense, bro. But that's what hits. That's what creates that content. You know,
I felt the type of way about that.
No, I know.
We ain't gonna get in that one.
No, but what I'm saying is, it was just a different. It was a different look because I understood why he was doing it. Because coming from a country like Costa Rica, they might not have all the things that we have here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to come up with different ways and improvise to make the pictures aesthetically look good as art.
Right. So he created, a lot of people doing that. You know, dudes in the Middle East are doing like, bro, like I don't even know where they're starting. Like, is it computer art? Is it art? It's a combination of both.
Now
it's pretty crazy.
Let me ask y'all while we on this topic real quick. Right now, who is the one artist in the barber game? I don't care who it is, that you guys look at his stuff and it inspires you to be better.
Which aspect? Because there's a handful of dudes that look at different avenues.
It doesn't matter. Whatever you think that artwork that they're creating.
One dude I really like the production, his overall skills, the everything, the photography and the art. My dog Los cut it.
Listen, I was gonna say that, bro.
Like, I think he's one of the. Like, I'm even part of. Listen, he's my friend, and I'm signed to his academy. You know what I'm saying?
But that's because you like to learn.
Because I like to learn. Because I'm like, yo, this dude's ill, and he's my friend. But on top of being friend, I'm like, yo, I'm a fan of his work too. Right. I think that dude's very incredible.
His talent is crazy. Not just from the cuts. I mean, he learned all the photography.
The photography aspect, the pencil work.
Right. So it's just art on top of art on top of art is what he's doing.
Yeah, I respect that. You know, there's a lot of other artists I like that. Like the overall picture, I like his joint.
Like I say in Spanish, to me, he's el papá de los pollitos. In everything, in the color, the design work, and the photography. No, I'm just saying for me.
Everybody got an opinion.
Of course,
for sure. Because I like to, because I'm gonna follow somebody. No. Whoever y'all say and I learn.
Yeah.
From, I like to say
Los is cool though. I like him. I don't got
for sure. Your opinion's opinion.
I take off.
I love Bebe. He's in Miami.
Yeah. I'm a Body Barber fan.
Body's nice too though.
Body Barber, to me, he's just inspirational.
Right.
Not maybe more on the haircut, just more on the talking aspect.
Yeah, you know he's
for
mad
sure.
young too.
Yeah, he's
Homeboy is super
young.
young.
Yeah,
Like
he's in
I
his
didn't even
20s.
know.
No, and
I
listen,
worked with him in San Antonio. Really cool dude too.
And
you know
Body
what I mean?
is amazing.
I just don't speak
It might-
Spanish, so I can't get all his jewels when he talks.
So yeah, that's what
So
I come
for
from
me,
as
like-
inspiration.
like-
it makes me want to get up
Right.
and just talk and just keep inspiring people.
Oh,
'cause-
for
For
sure.
sure.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Now,
Yeah,
Body
super
is
inspiration.
listen. From me meeting him, he is down to earth. He's super humble, and bro, you can hit him up and he'll answer you back,
Yeah.
regardless of how big he's getting or how big he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a top-notch dude.
Right.
But what I say about Lowe's is that I just enjoy the art that he's putting out, the artwork that he does on hair, the artwork that
I'm talking about the art
right,
aspect.
just
maybe,
the
but that's why I
art
said
aspect for me is inspiring.
That's good. How you said.
Right.
Mine was Poppy Blends. I like.
Poppy Blends is a
Poppy
beast too.
Blends
That's
is
my
a
dog
beast.
too,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Poppy
I'm
Blends
trying to
put in
be-
that work
and
too,
two,
man.
and
I'm
Pop-
trying to be
but you-
Poppy Melo over here. I'm trying to be the
Hey,
Southwest
we,
Florida kid.
hey, we might have to bring Poppy down, man. That's my
yeah.
dog, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll go 1-for-1 with him if y'all put that together. I'll go versus. Like,
Nah.
I'll take the pain out.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
whoa.
I'm ready.
Suave.
I like it.
Nah, but that's
I
good.
like
All love, though. All love. Not
I like it.
not
Oh,
like
yeah.
Like,
Hey, you just gave him his flowers, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like
I would love to have the opportunity
I'd
to
love
work
to
next
work
to
with
him.
you,
But,
yeah.
But
I would be
again,
able to.
Yo, he's a
the
beast,
thing,
though, man.
but the thing is, putting
Shout out
yourself
to
in
level
that.
3 because we shooting a lot of level 3 dudes out here. Boy,
Oh, word.
well, Boy was back in the day.
Yeah.
Los, Poppy,
Poppy, yeah.
bad team,
Yeah.
bad team.
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I like about Level 3. I really don't use much of their product. I'll be the first one to
Shout out
say
to
it.
Jay too, the owner, man. He's the behind the scene dude.
Right.
That dude is like the godfather of
Honestly,
business marketing. I speak to that man. I talk to him. I get some jewels. That dude is and he's cool down to earth. Cool
He's
dude,
people.
man.
right.
Yo, another dude, drastic barbering. Don't
Listen,
sleep.
my
Yo,
boy,
Drastic.
Drastic.
Damn, y'all took my
Listen.
guy.
Oh, hey,
No, man.
Let's just give it to him. Go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yo, I've been a fan before my man became level 3. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been
I worked
chasing
on stage
him.
with him in Orlando.
Bro, his
Carlos-
hairstyling, his dude.
Listen,
dude's a
Carlos
brain.
will be on one of the episodes actually that I want to do with
That's gonna be
him
dope.
and a couple other Boricua cats.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it in Spanish.
Okay,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
get up.
He's
But
so humble the way he just.
Yo,
he's a preacher, bro.
Yes.
Yo, he's a preacher, man.
But listen,
He's a pastor. Yeah, he's a pastor.
Listen, that dude is humble and genuine.
He's a different dude, man.
Yeah.
He will
He's a different dude. That's why
listen,
he's
he
getting the
will give you
blessings.
the
way
shirt
his way.
off his back,
Yeah.
bro.
He's getting the blessings, bro.
I love
And-
Carlos, man.
I got to meet him through Ray. And I did actually, me and Detail Face. We went up to
He was in Orlando when we were there.
yeah.
When we were there too. Yeah.
But I went to his color class in what was it?
Plant City.
No, not in Plant City. It's up there by
What?
Tampa somewhere. Where him and Thompson had the class.
Yeah.
Okay, Largo.
Yeah. Yo, the class was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah, we
but
were there. That's right.
he's super humble dude, man. Now it's a lot of dope guys, and even here locally where we're from, there's a couple guys making noise that are inspiring
Yes.
to me. You
Yeah,
know,
for
to
sure.
see these guys. You know,
But that's
Miguel
just-
from Ace of Fades.
100%.
Miguel is nice too, bro.
Yeah.
Miguel's been in the
Miguel-
game for a while.
Hey, Miguel's
You know,
a quiet
I-
dude, but
I
man,
like-
I be watching Miguel.
I
Real
like
talk. We talk a lot, and I tell him all the time, I'm like, yo, for a little younger dude that's quiet, I be looking at your work. I said, bro, you inspire me. I gotta get my
Yeah,
content
he's a
out
social-
there.
he's a social media
You made me
killer.
put that content out there,
That's
bro.
He's a social
But
media
he's-
killer, bro.
but he's-
Bro, I'm number one
he's
fan
mad-
on the videos, bro.
He's mad
Video,
cool and
yeah.
humble,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I mess with him,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Christian Got Fans is dope.
Christian's dope too, bro.
You know, and they have dope content out.
Yeah.
And for us locally, I enjoy the work that they're putting out. You know what I mean? And
Hell yeah.
yo, Melo, I ain't even gonna front. You inspire me too.
Hell
Sean,
Yeah,
you
word.
inspire me.
Word, for
Yeah,
sure.
You inspire me
For sure.
also. Ray, you inspire me just on the pure fact, bro.
Getting
Listen,
up and getting that
I
car.
still cannot believe, bro, you are literally barber on the run.
bro.
Bro, you know, I enjoy
I
it.
couldn't even
I
do what you
enjoy
do.
it.
Walking
Bro,
into
no.
different barbershops around
Bro,
the country,
you
I
have
couldn't.
no
I wouldn't
idea.
even want to do it.
bro, is that since I was always like I went to school back in the days and all that, and I was barbershops are unique to their owners. And that's what I love. I love stepping into every time I step into a shop, it's a complete different thing. And you're like, oh my God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen everything from pirate shops to NASCAR shops to just elegant shops. I've seen, and I love it, bro. Key West shop.
Right,
bro, Key West is full of barbershops.
I know.
I was like, this is a whole day project
I did a class out there. It was crazy over there. Only 4.2 miles. That's 4 miles long. 2 miles
They got that many. They got that many shops.
Yeah.
What are they calling pelicans?
The small. Yo, they barber shops are like the size of this, bro.
Bro, you know what's crazy, bro? That I was out there a couple weekends ago, and I was like, man, an event out here, but because of the one-way road,
it's a tough one. That's a tough one, bro.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But maybe we could do a class up there.
Yeah.
And just like,
what you gonna take top notch?
I just like, even if the class is dead, I go there because I'm in Key West.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You pay for the room, right?
But it's an experience. It's an experience out there.
Take it a room. How about, can we do a shot for the rooms?
Let's go.
West? Come on, bro.
Key West.
Another shot. Here we go.
Yo, I'm gonna say something too. You know what I'm saying? No porque sea mamá ni nada, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no mamá.
No.
I don't know what.
No.
How do you translate that to twin? Mamá.
I know that. My son's Puerto Rican.
Bro, his son
is half Puerto Rican.
He's trying to be called
I know exactly what it means. I know it's
not
not great.
One more time, fellas. Cheers.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna call every curse word.
Everyone here inspires me, you know what I'm saying, in a different way that makes me, me.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I take a little bit of you, I take a little bit of you, I take a little bit of you, and I put it in me, and then I portray that out.
And that's love, bro.
And what I mean by that is that when I see his stories and I see him teaching, he's doing these classes, you know what I'm saying? These 10-minute stories 10-second stories. And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, bro, one day I want to teach a class. I want to do something. I want my class to get filled up and for people to see me, and I want to educate like that. And I look at Ray. I see Ray putting these events. I'm like, damn, one day I want to put an event. I want to put a barber battle together. Oh, yeah. So I learned from him. You know what I'm saying? The other day, didn't I call you? I called you the other day. I said, yo, bro, how do you get to platinum? Bro, I can get white, and barely, but I cannot. And you told me the secret the other day. I'm like, damn, bro. It's
Tony?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
how was it? Go ahead.
Go ahead, tell us, man.
He had a lady, first of all.
Oh,
first lady.
He had a bronze, huh? She like orange.
So she's an older lady.
She's
an older lady, but she wanted that joint white.
Yeah. She was an older lady.
You know,
and I don't
so my man called me flipping. Oh, bro, yo, what am I going to do? Da, 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 da. And I was like, well, what you got available? Bro, I don't even know what I got. Da, da, da. And I said, yo, don't you got some icy toner from Paul Bryant? And he was like, yeah, bro, but that shit don't work. Da, da. And I was like, what do you mean it don't work? I said, look, this is what you going to do. You gonna take it to the bowl. You're going to do blah, 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 blah. Right? I laid out all the steps for him. I said, leave it on there 5-10 minutes. Trust me, it's going to be white. He did it exactly how I told him. Boom. Right. He was like, what the hell? I was going to throw this crap away. I didn't think it worked. Da, 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 da. But it's just, and it goes back to education.
Education, the events together. All y'all to network with each other.
And that was that missing piece.
Right.
That was that missing piece.
It's also the network that we have with each other. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that, like, you know, going into my next question for the night before we end this joint is, you know, what is one of those things that you dislike or hate about the industry right now? And one of those things for me is, why are we hating on each other all the time?
I know, man. I think it's such a competitive industry. Like from the early days, you know what I mean? I came before the social media, before I knew anybody. As you go in the barbershop, you had to take a joke, and it was just like it was, and you had to be competitive. And I think that competitiveness has lingered. You know what I mean? It's like why rap music still got battles. You know what I'm saying? It's still dissing each other on music, but country music don't do it. We're in the field, right? Where I think it extended outside of that. So the more you grow, it's hard to digest other people doing things and accepting people's strengths.
Right.
Like we in a room and say, yo, you got this artistic vibe to you, and you got this, this promotional vibe to you, and you got this visual vibe, audio vibe that you're trying to do. So, and I got a scaling vibe. We all got a different vibe we can respect, but some people,
right? But
they're not vibing with that.
But isn't it better for all of us to get a little bit
it's easy to
from
hold hands
each other?
And say kumbaya, bro.
Well, just like Melo reached out because he was stuck. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? We're all in the same city. We all do the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? But we can learn from each other.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's hard for people to digest reaching out to somebody else. Ego. Right.
And that's okay.
It's an inner thing, and they got to mature and get out of that mindset. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's all about asking questions. When you was at the show that we just did last, right?
Right.
I came up to you one-on-one and started asking you questions about the hair.
Right.
I've done that since 2010, since I've been going to hair shows. I'm not afraid to walk up to somebody, whether they're new, whether they're old, whether they're young, whether they're expensive. If I need to learn something, if you don't ask a question, you're never going to learn.
Right.
But there is people that are not stepping out of that part of them. They're not letting go of that. Because they're afraid if you open yourself up to somebody, you're becoming lesser to that person.
Right.
And as long as you keep that mindset, you're never going to grow and never going to open up and expand from that.
For sure.
And that's the reality. That's how you change the ego and the hate of it. It's been to be able to reach out and open yourself up to somebody and be like, you know what, it's not making nobody better, greater, weaker.
Right.
It's like, hey, I want to learn from you because one day there might be something you need to learn from me.
And see, and that's how I always am. Like, if anybody reach out to me, like, I'm willing to tell you this quote unquote secret or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're asking me a question because you need help with it. I don't mind helping out anybody and giving you the game. Because guess what? I had to learn that from somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm still learning. So for me, it's like, I don't got time to hate on nobody. And I know some people, they get upset when...
No time to hate.
Yo, man, it takes too much energy, man.
100%.
Right. To be honest with you, listen. If we all believe in something greater than this, what we live in now,
right?
Eternity is it's forever.
It's eternity,
right? It's the thought of a eternity and never ending is so great that a lifespan of 85 years is so short. If you were to give a rope this long and say, "Yo, you're gonna cut off the rope this much," why are you stressing so much on a short term when there's eternity in the long term?
Oh, for sure.
Right? Yep. So the reality is, the hardest part is to just digest things and let certain things go.
Right.
And just accept it and be like, you're not for everybody. Not everybody's for you.
Right.
And that's okay. And everybody's got their own individual challenges. So let them run their own course and let them figure it out in their own time.
Right.
But slow myself down to figure out what that next person wants, been moving forward and gelling with the people that are moving forward on the same vibe and growing.
Oh, for sure.
It makes life that much more easier.
Yeah,
it creates a more peaceful mindset. And the peaceful mindset just brings out the greatness of us.
100%.
But that means that they have to be at peace with themselves.
Yeah, and that's and you know what? All I can do is think about my peace for myself. Right. So I got to do it for myself. I can only teach myself. And I got no time to slow down and teach someone else. I can talk to somebody, and I'm always an open ear. And come talk to me, and I'm going to share my experience with you. But it's easier to get around those. It's like tribal. Like you get around those that are onto the next level in the same vibe as you.
I think too, it might be where someone might want to ask you a question, but they're afraid to ask a question because of how they see us on social media. They don't understand that that's social media and not who
for sure.
you really are in the human form, not in the social media form. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's why it's important to be transparent around it at the same time. I mean, we all have goals. So being a top dog in social media is great because you get advertisement content and get paid ads, and there's benefits and shows that come from it.
Absolutely.
So you're inspired to do that, but at the end of the day, we're human, bro.
Yeah.
Like if I was a plumber and I did LeBron James' toilet, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I a celebrity plumber? You know what I'm saying? Like, you a plumber? Yeah. I clean the shit of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I a greater plumber than you?
Yeah.
You know, opportunities come, but on the grounded level. But now, if I walk down the street and outside of our barber community, and you were like, "Who am I?" they're gonna ask me who the hell I am. They don't know me.
Yeah. Right.
I go into Rock and Shoot Sushi right now, and the average person be like, they don't know none of us, bro. They be like, who are these colorful looking motherfuckers, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's the extent of it. Right. You know what I mean? But in our community, we carry levels. True. But it's important to give back, and people that are willing. My thing is always what education is. You know, I'm not here always for the bullshit too. There's a lot of people, their angles and stuff is for the bullshit, and I see through that. But the person, doesn't matter what their situation is or whatever, when they ask a genuine question and they want to build and want to grow, man, I'm there.
Oh yeah.
If I got the time and I want to speak, I'm there to speak to them. I got no problem with that. I enjoy it.
That's me, man. That's dope. Now, before we leave, real quick, what is one piece of advice that you could give any entrepreneur, barber, hairstylist, makeup artist, anybody that's in our industry, entrepreneur-wise? What would be that one piece of advice that each one of you guys could give them? Damn, silence.
Come on, Ray. Let me heir it, baby.
Yeah, come on, Ray. Man, you've been kind of quiet. You nervous?
No. I'm just, bro, I'm telling you.
Smelling liquor, though.
He's thinking about it.
Aguántalo. Okay, so I got
one word of advice from me, bro. If you wake up, use that day to keep going forward, no matter what happened yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Even on the worstest days, I woke up the next day. It just took a simple phone call with Twin, 2 hours on the phone.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Me telling him how I feel. He said, you know what, bro? Wipe that off and keep going. So I've learned that with all the bad days, it's just a moment, man.
Absolutely. That's dope. That's good advice, man.
Yeah, knowledge yourself, baby. Just get that inner peace. What do you love?
Yeah.
When you find that, you know, what makes bring peace in your world,
yeah,
and you're striving for that, and you live every day, that's the most important thing, bro. 100%. Find that inner peace.
I like that.
Yes. Yo, shouts to that, bro. Shouts to inner peace, bro. Let's go. Ray, you about to go back to Miami twisted, son.
Yo, no,
come on. Take one more shot, bro.
All right, man.
All right, there we go.
Fun,
cheers to peace.
Woo.
What about you, Melo? Damn, my dog got it all up in his mustache and the whiskey.
I'm starting to see two. Yo, Melo, there's two of you over there. What's going on?
What was the question?
What's one piece of advice that you could give any entrepreneur in the industry?
Okay. Well, shit, I love the industry that we on. And if
I think we all do.
Yeah, and if they're in that industry, it's because they want to step out of what they do normally. You know, they want to step out of their McDonald's job. They want to step out of their Walmart job. They want to step out of their... You know what? I don't want to be a secretary for the rest of my life. So if they're in that industry, the one piece of advice that I can give them is to not to be scared of who they are and to be different. Just to be different.
Right.
Anybody can work at a barbershop and cut hair the same way their neighbor's cutting.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Just be you. That's it.
For sure.
Don't be somebody you're not. Don't try to look at this barber and be like, yo, I'm going to be just like that barber. No,
right,
man,
right.
Just
that's something I love about you, Melo. That's something I love about you, bro. That you were you, bro.
Yeah, and I wasn't like that. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying because from when I was cutting hair from...
And it's true because we had this conversation. It was like, bro, I was
boring, bro. Like, I just...
you got good energy now. You found yourself, man.
I found myself.
You found yourself.
After coronavirus.
Yeah,
if you didn't reinvent yourself in that time that we weren't cutting...
Right.
Figured out what you were gonna do. I don't know. You wasted your time.
Right.
But we had a lot of time.
Bro, you were building some dope content before COVID and all that stuff.
Yeah, man. We just had a lot of time. So, you know what I'm saying? I took myself as this barber that's gonna go in there from 9 to 5, cutting the same, one or two fade. Okay, got it. And just paying bills. And I was like, yo, you know what? Oh, forget this.
Just have fun with this shit.
I want to do something else. I want to do something different. Yeah. I want to paint. I want to do different haircuts. I went to a barber battle. I didn't know how to do a pompadour. You know, I don't know how many people know what that is. I didn't know how to hold a blow dryer. You know what I'm saying? That shit kicked my ass. And I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to enter this competition. I'm going to do a pompadour. And I never done one in my life. And I practiced for 2 weeks strong on how to pick up the hair with volume. When I did it, I went in there. I executed. I got third place.
That's what's up, bro.
But I didn't.
So you became comfortable with who you really are.
Yes. Yes. Because
and that's dope.
When
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Back, I think it was like 6 years ago, I dyed my hair for the first time. Boy, everybody
Life changing.
Everybody was looking at me funky. They were just like, psh.
I remember that you had the little pompadour mohawk thing going. I remember that.
Who's walking around with a pompadour mohawk?
Yeah,
but that was you.
With green
but,
or pink.
You know what I mean?
Like,
but
people
fit you,
find
bro.
that strange, but that brought out
that brought out the Black Bunny.
And that's
that was the beginning of Black Bunny.
I got hit a lot. Like I got hit a lot from my barbers that I work with every day. They were just like, "Oh, that's weird. Oh, you lame. That's just whack."
No,
you know what I'm saying? And I kept getting beat up, and every day I'd go home, I'm like, damn, bro, like, so I just cut it off and just give myself a blowout and be normal and just be like everybody else or what? And then after that, I was just like, you know what? Forget it. Then I started seeing it come out in artists.
So you became who you are.
Yeah, man.
That's
most important, bro.
Yeah, man.
And that's
so
dope.
Knowledge yourself, maybe you understood what you were,
don't
right?
Be scared of who you are
because you lived that short life, bro.
That's it.
You should have a Lord life, and no people. At the end of the day, people come and go in your life every single day.
That's it.
You know what I mean? But
and
you live through your own eyes for the rest of your life.
That's why Rayz always Barber on the run. He be running from stuff.
Rayz always been the same, bro.
Yeah,
listen, Rayz always been the same dude, bro.
I can't sit.
Rayz.
So that's why I say I feel like I've been cutting here for this long.
This is why I love when he named his shop Flying Dutchmen. Bro, this dude is like Jack Sparrow times 10. Yo, he looked like a pirate, bro.
I want to know. Where did the pirate thing come from?
Okay, so
Pirates of the Caribbean, bro. You don't see his tattoos?
I gotta give a shout out to.
What made you love?
Jack Daniels with the
I have to give a shout out to Angel.
The Lego, right? Yeah, the Lego. Jack Daniels.
Nah, bro.
No, I'm a pirate fan, bro.
Pirates
You always love pirates.
Not just pirates. I guess Davy Jones was the one that got me.
What's that movie when you saw his
kid? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. He got the tattoos all over the place.
Yes, as a kid.
Well, I like the whole water theme. I always wanted to be a pirate. I'm like, yo, because I'm always.
And you look like one, bro.
When I was living in because next to Puerto Rico was an island.
Yeah,
we were always on the boat, fish and everything. So I'm like, man, I bet you I was a pirate in my past life. And you stuck with me.
Yo, you probably were.
And it probably stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why on top of his story and some personal,
your ancestors.
It's a whole different podcast.
No, that's dope.
But shout out to Angel from Fade in the Caves. He's the one that looked at me. He's like, bro, you can't name it Rayz Fades. You got to name that shit like that, Flying Dutchmen or something. I was like, you know what, bro? And I switched it up. I added the double N at the S.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to be different. And don't be scared to be unique. And
don't
be scared to be outside of the box. Don't be scared to do nothing.
100%.
Yeah, man.
In this industry, you can do anything that you want to that comes to your imagination.
That's it, man. 100%. And for me, the only word of advice that I got for anybody and everybody is, if you wake up today, first thing you have to do is be grateful for waking up.
Yeah.
And go out there and seize the day as you and who you are.
100%.
And stay true to yourself. Not everybody's going to like you. You ain't going to be everybody's cup of tea. But as long as you are who you are and you have peace with yourself, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So every day, just be grateful, man. Wake up and be grateful. Go out there and crush it, man. But listen, fellas, this is about a wrap.
Hey, one more shot on the wind up, though.
Go ahead,
bro,
man.
Let's do it. Can I say this shout out?
No, you're not saying this out. You got a designator
for J Truth. No, I'm saying this shot for J Truth.
Oh, I appreciate it. Here, bro. I got you.
For your podcast.
The shot. Oh, you're shooting. Yeah, that's what we're shooting for, bro.
Yeah. This is a dope podcast, bro.
Hey,
I appreciate you guys being here on the first episode, man.
It's been amazing.
Yes, sir.
Good time around this. Don't forget.
Let's not forget the electricals.
That's like juice, bro. I don't even taste it anymore.
Yeah,
you don't feel it though.
But listen, man, I appreciate you guys for being here tonight, man. Ray, I know you drove up from Miami. I appreciate you. I appreciate your wifey for coming up with you, man.
Visionary in the building.
Melo, thank you very much for having us up in the Navaja studios. Yo, if y'all in around the Gateway area, y'all need a cut.
Yes,
hit up my man, Navaja. Hit up Melo. He got another fella up in here. But thank you for letting us be in this space today. I appreciate the hospitality. Sean, I know you're a busy dude. Thank you for coming, man. I know when I hit you up to be on the podcast, you said, yo, let's do it. I appreciate you, man.
You brought good energy, man. You had a good team. Episode 1, I couldn't say no.
Yeah,
well,
great.
I mean,
I gotta say no, man.
Well, I had to do it like this, man. You guys are 3 different characters with 3 different ways of looking at things in our industry, way of life, things like that. And I appreciate you guys as men. You know, I'm going to let y'all know right now, I got much love and respect for y'all. I know a lot of men don't give each other flowers, but I'm giving y'all flowers now, man. Listen, keep crushing it. Keep doing what you do. I totally appreciate you. I love you guys, man. I love what you're doing personally in your personal lives with your kids and your families. And let's keep grinding, man. And let's make sure that 2022 is even bigger than 2021.
It's already busy.
So, with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody being on the Barbers Roundtable podcast, man.
Great, bro.
Till the next one.
Round of applause, bro. Round of applause for this.